Now we move on to Great Bridge taking on Booker T. Washington, the 4-5 matchup in Division 5 at Great Bridge High School. The Wildcats coming off a deflating loss last week to Oscar Smith, and Booker T. Washington coming off the heels of a 25-point comeback to Norcom last week. And early on, it would be the Great Bridge air attack as Brad Hudson would connect with his wide receiver, and Brian Beard would score the touchdown from a yard out, giving Great Bridge the early 7-0 advantage. But not to be outdone, Dante Capers would bowl over two Great Bridge defenders and waltz 44 yards in the end zone to tie the game at 7 for the Bookers. 7-7 your score as Great Bridge looking to attack once again on the ground, and Adriel Mays would lead the rushing attack for the Wildcats as he picks up 20 yards inside the Booker T 25-yard line. Now we move on to the second quarter, still 7-7, and now Adriel Mays is going to fight through the defenders, and 13 yards later finds the end zone, and for the second time tonight, Mays scores a touchdown as the Great Bridge Wildcats now lead 21-7. Great Bridge, Brad Hudson making something happen through the air now, looking downfield. The passover is going to be picked off by Lafayette Smallwood, and Smallwood is going to make big plays for the Bookers, knifing down the field inside the 30, cuts it back. You got time to read a book by the time Smallwood finds the end zone. 70 yards later, 21-14, and the Bookers band enjoying what they're seeing as the Booker T defense gets the team back in the game. 8 seconds left in the first half. The field goal attempt off the crossbar, and Great Bridge unable to add to their advantage, still sitting at 7 as we move on to the second half. In the second half, the Bookers on offense, Dante Capers once again trying to make something happen with his legs as a rushing attack for the Bookers continues to do wonders for Booker T. And now you see the quarterback, Dominique Marsh, looking downfield, and his pass is going to be intercepted, picked off by the Great Bridge Wildcats' Ivory Walton. Walton would have 2 interceptions on the night, and that would set up Adriel Mays taking the handoff from Brad Hudson. And 82 yards down the sideline he goes, gets a block downfield, cuts it back, and Mays is gone. The score for the Wildcats, his 3rd touchdown of the night, gives the Wildcats a 2-touchdown advantage, and Mays would add the 2-point conversion there, now 29-14, as Great Bridge adds to their lead. Mays on the year has 22 touchdowns, and Mays would continue to amaze on the ground, taking 4 or 5 Booker T defenders to finally bring him down as Hudson in the shotgun looks to his left, throwing downfield, connects to Devon White, who makes the reception. The sure-handed catch for the wide receiver, as you see again in slow motion. A great throw from Hudson, and the strike is hauled in by the senior White. 29-14 seal your score, and you still have Adriel Mays to contend with if you're the Bookers defense. Unfortunately, it would be him making the catch out of the backfield, and 24 yards into the end zone he goes as a receiving touchdown for Mays. Another touchdown here on the ground as Mays will take it from 16 yards out, eluding the defender. 5 rushing touchdowns on the evening for Adriel Mays. 1,568 yards rushing on the year. Now we'll see the Bookers back on offense. Dante Capers still running hard for the Bookers. 7 yards out, the touchdown run. The extra point would be missed, and it would be a 42-20 score now, and Adriel Mays would seal the deal with the 18-yard touchdown run. A great night rushing for the junior Adriel Mays as Great Bridge defeats Booker T 49-20. Brad Hudson 11-21, 144 yards passing and a touchdown. Adriel Mays 25 carries, 311 yards and 5 touchdowns. Lafayette Smallwood with the interception. He had 2 interceptions in the losing effort for the Bookers.